Welcome to my channel. I am so sorry I've been gone all day. You guys, it's really sad. All my fish died. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go into the drama, but I had cleaned out my tank after the trip, and I'm not really that used to having fish. I mean, they've been around for a year, but I did not realize that when you clean fish tanks, you can't empty out all the water. You have to leave half in there and fill up the rest. And I literally cleaned everything. I boiled everything, sterilized. I cleaned everything so spick and span. And, well, apparently that killed all my fish. So I am so sorry, but I had to deal with a lot. I had to clean a huge tank, take everything out, clean it, and then my fish died, and then it was sad, and I had to go investigate, and it was a lot. So I'm sorry I wasn't on here this morning, but that's kind of what was going on. But I'm here tonight. My poor little babies, rest in peace to my fish. I'm gonna have to get more next week. The advice they gave me, I don't know if any of you guys have fish tanks, but the advice they gave me was to get bacteria into the tank for 5 to 7 days and then introduce fish a couple at a time, because I cleaned everything, and they pH tested my water, and they were like, your water's fine, the pH balance is fine, but you have 0 nitrates, you don't have any bacteria, it's just really clean, and that's not good for the fish. And I felt really bad because I thought I was doing something good for the fish by cleaning it so good. I thought this is great for them, but no, I was really wrong. So anyways, lesson learned, my poor fish. So that's what was going on today. Anyways, thank you all for being patient. Thank you all for being here. Hey guys, eat me. I tried keeping goldfish in the same brand of water and room temperature so it would be consistent. We changed the water twice, and the ex insisted on a third water change too soon. Yeah, I didn't realize fish were so sensitive, guys. I mean, I thought they're resilient, you know, water's water. I mean, as long as it's good for them, you know. I had no idea. I'm not a fish guru. You know, I had 0 idea. So, you know, thank you all for being patient. He insisted they died of the stress from being changed. It could be, I don't know, the PetSmart people told me that it was a water shock for them, you know, and I had a little drop of algae. It's like top fin algae remover, and I just put a little bit for the, you know, amount of water in there. But apparently, and I don't know if you guys knew this, but that depletes oxygen in the water. I didn't know that. They just told me that. So they were like, that could play a part, even though it was just a small amount, it could play a part. They said bubbles in the tank are really good for the fish, because it gives them lots of oxygen. I didn't know any of this, guys. I'm learning. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with your readings today. But fish dying is not a good omen. I'll tell you that. Not for me. You know, these fish tanks are represented by Venus. You want to make Venus happy, and I know she likes beautiful, clean tanks, but she also likes living fish. She may not be happy. Venus may not be happy for you guys. I don't know. We're going to do the 11.11's today. I'm figuring this is going to be a part 1 because I saw a few of you guys came in for the 11.11. And I could probably get you all done in one video, but I'm going to try to keep it somewhat shorter. I know everyone hates long, drawn-out 2-hour, 3-hour videos. So I'm probably going to keep it short, you know, an hour, okay? Which is not that short. If we get all you done at that time, great. If not, we're going to keep going later tonight or tomorrow. But first, you didn't miss anything, Brenda. First, we're going to do a bonus reading for the collective group. So this is just going to be a bonus. I don't even know what I want to talk about. So we're just going to see what comes out. This is the first time I've gotten to use this deck. As you guys know, I ordered this for Halloween, but it came in late, as a lot of cards have been since COVID. I don't know. It was late. But we finally got it in. It is Disney's Villains Tarot Deck and Guidebook. You guys know these just came out. So if you're excited to see this deck, we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so let's open it. This is the opening. All right, I already took the plastic off. Oh, and the first card we have down here is Kronk, the Fool. He is so silly. They sure make Aries sound silly, though. Then you have the Magician. What was his name? It was French, like the Courvoisier, or what was his name? I don't know. I forgot his name. And then we have the High Priestess. All right, and that's the Maleficent. And the Empress, which is the mother, Gothel, and Rapunzel. Ooh, we have the Emperor. He is a villain. Okay, he was the tiger in the Jungle Book. What was his name? Raj? I don't know. I don't remember his name. I can't remember all of these. The Hierophant, that little lamb in Zootopia. Anyways, look at the Lovers card. Ariel and Eric and the Little Mermaid, and there's Ursula. That's kind of a cute Lovers card. All right, we've got the, I can't think. I don't know where my head is today, guys. Why can I not think of her name? I know her name. It's at the tip of my tongue. It's in my mind from the Dalmatians movie. The Devil Girl. What was her name? I just can't for the life of me remember. I'm sorry. Cruella. There you go. Okay. So anyways, we're going to get through these cards. We're going to use these today and just see what message comes up. Ooh, I have a good idea. Since we're going to be using the Villains deck, why don't we see who's the villain in your story? And what's going to happen to this villain? Does that sound good? Who is the villain in your story and what's going to happen? The villain could be you. It could be your person. It could be a third party. It could be a parent getting in the way. It could be a job. You know, a boss, for all we know. But who is the villain in your story? Let's do that bonus and what's going to happen with this person. Spirit, can you please guide and direct me with this beautiful new tarot deck? I really want to know who's the villain in this bonus reading. Who needs to know this message? Okay, please touch that soul. Give them a message. Help them to have some peace about the difficulty in their situation. So who is the villain in your story? This is who the villain is. Let's do their overall underall energy also. This is just the bonus reading, guys. What's going on in this villain's life at this time? Is this villain getting justice? Like, what's going on with this villain? You know, I feel like it's the bottom that was next to the bottom. No, I can't pick between the two. There's two cards that have to come out for what's going on in the villain's life. So I'm just going to leave it that way. That's the bottom all, overall, and underall energy. What's going to be happening with the outcome for my collective group? Not the villain so much, but what's going to be your outcome after all this? Okay. So bottom of the deck, the overall underall energy for you guys. The overwhelming energy is Captain Hook. 4 of Cups. Damn it. I'm rejected. I'm not wanted. This is not a happy situation at all. I'm not feeling the love stuff. I'm not feeling the love. This is very unloved. I mean, this is Cancer vibes. This is in your shell. This is just like, I'm just not happy. I've got some issues, man. A lot's been gone through. Steph, I know I should be happy. I know I shouldn't be crying over spilled milk. I know I shouldn't be still dwelling on these things. But I find myself in a space where, you know what? Damn it, this sucks. And I'm just so irritated. I'm so upset still that this happened to me. And it doesn't affect me on a level that it ruins my life. It doesn't affect me on a major level, but it affects me on my emotional state. I'm just not emotionally open right now for a relationship. I feel closed off. I feel drawn away. You know, I'm just not into this. They really gave me a bad taste in my mouth about love. And so you guys kind of have this outlook on love like, you know what? It's not all it's cracked up to be at all. And you're not really even that interested in love at this time. You know, you've probably been wronged here, okay? So we're gonna take a look at the villain in your story. The villain in your story is a 3 of Cups. Now, this is Cancer vibes. Could be a Cancer, could be yourself. A lot of you guys have to go, am I the villain in my story? I don't know, but just don't worry about it. Don't worry about the sign. Just realize that I'm going to explain to you who this villain is. This villain is all about the good times. This villain is fun and games and family and drinks, you know, partying, it's relatives. You know, this villain in your story is just not a very quiet person. This person is outgoing. This person likes to be around people. This villain may actually even be family, because 3 of Cups does have like a family connection, but it's also someone that you've known in your past. So this villain has been around, and potions kind of come up. It's almost like this villain has potions against you, you know? Someone said, yeah, Patrice, third-party energy. Could be. 3 of Cups is a third-party energy. There's usually 3 women involved. You know, could be a female energy. But again, the energy of who this person is, they just want to have a good time. They just want to have a good time. Life is not very serious for them. And let's go ahead and see the supporting energy for this villain. The Empress, another 3, okay? 3-3. I hate to admit it. I'm gonna have to admit it. I am forced to admit it. Everybody, listen. There is a mother energy or a mother archetype that is a villain. I have to be honest with you. I can't paint you another story as much as I would like to. But Mother Gothel, oh, she was a bitch, wasn't she? She was a little bitch. She stole Rapunzel from her crib. She tried to raise her as her own. She could have been worse. She could have been more terrible. She was somewhat nice, but she wasn't great. And she was a liar. She was a freaking liar and a thief, okay? And I do think you're dealing with a liar and a thief. And this is a mother archetype energy. For some of you guys, this is literally your mother or their mother that got involved, and that is your freaking enemy. That is your villain in the story. The person that really put a wrench into this. For some of you guys, though, listen to this. For some of you, it's a wife. It's a wife, and it's the mother of someone's children. For some of you, that is the villain. Okay, and they really just fucked things up for you guys, okay? You know, in lies, deceit, deception, and taking from you. The truth is, some of you guys, that's who it was. It was a wife or a mother of someone's children. And for others of you, if you're not resonating with those vibes, here's another possibility with this card. The villain in your story could just be a mature woman who already has children. And that leaves it kind of open, you know. There's a lot of possibilities with that. But what I mean by mature woman is someone who's been around the block. This is not a new 20-somethings young girl frolicking in the sunlight, just seeing what life's all about, okay? This is not a young man, you know, that's just having a good old time, you know. This is someone who's at least mid-30s to not way older, okay? But this is someone whose Saturn has already matured. I have to say, I feel like this person could be over the age of 36 because Saturn matures at the age of 36. Okay? So I do feel like this person is older than that, but at least around there, it begins there, okay? And like I said, maturity. So this person is aged. They've definitely aged some. This is not someone just starting out their life. And again, mother energy, right? Cancer vibes come in. The Empress is the sign of Cancer, but it also has Taurus and Libra. But please disregard the signs. Although if you want to pinpoint a sign, we have the sign of Cancer because every single one of these cards is Cancer. Let me get a drink. Look at my coffee, baby. Yes, yes, thank you. I need some of that. Whew. So I want you guys to sit back, and is there Cancers in your life? Possibly is there Leos in your life? Tropical, zodiac, you know? And by all means, check moons, check risings, check Venus and Jupiters for relationships. You know, you got to check those things out. But anyways, even if it's not the sign, okay? Forget the sign, right, Steph? Steph, forget the sign. Who this person is as an archetype is controlling, and someone who is a liar, and they lied to someone important to you. They lied to this other person in your story. They lied to you and they lied to someone else. I do feel it's a third party situation. And they tricked them. They tricked them into believing something. And here's the worst part. They also pretended like they were so nice. Okay? They pretended like, oh, they just lied with sugar on their lips, guys, and honey on their tongue. When they lie, they're a very good liar. And I don't think you were aware of that, honey, but I'm here to read you the cards. The villain in your story is a freaking liar and a manipulator, you know, and this person could be someone that smiles in your face. This person could be your family. That did touch down earlier. Okay, this could be someone you thought was your friend that you could trust. Can't trust this person at all. This feminine energy doesn't have to be a female. Remember, it's the Mother Archetype, so it doesn't have to be a female. It could be a male in that archetype kind of energy. But let me tell you, yeah, this person's definitely a manipulator. They have a forked tongue. They're a snake, okay? And honestly, they want something. Here's where it's going to get a little ugly, right? They want something that you have. They want to keep it to themselves. They're selfish. The villain in your story wants to take from you what's rightfully yours. And even if it hurts you, and even if it hurts someone innocent, like a child, or just an innocent person, they don't care. This person doesn't even care. This person could hurt a child, to be honest. And like I said, they're very fun. They like to have fun. Oh, yes, we're family. I love family. I love children. I love marriage. I love, you know, the sanctity of all this goodness. You know, they've got that mother archetype. But guys, this is that mommy dearest. You guys know the story of mommy dearest, right? A wire hanger. You know, we got a wire hanger wacko here that, you know, is a little bit not all there. Okay, one sandwich short of a picnic. All right, something's going on with this person. All right, so just know that's who I'm honing in on. And if this is not the villain in your story, that's okay. Guess what? I'm going to have other villain stories, and maybe that one will ring true for you. But this one is probably ringing true for someone. Okay? All right, so we're going to see what's happening with this villain in your story. Good Lord. Oh, my goodness. We have the 10 of Swords. Guys, oh, Lord. Oh, my gosh. Are you ready for this? The villain in your story is getting it, honey. They're getting it good. And I mean, it could be the other way around. They're given it. Could be they're given this. But there is betrayal. Betrayal of the highest order. There is lies, deceit, deception, betrayal, backstabbing. Woo! Might just make your head spin. Okay? There is an air sign involved. Could very well be Libra, but doesn't have to be. But there's an air sign involved. And let me tell you, this villain has no problem stabbing someone in their back. And can I just be real? You get what you give. That's just the honest to goodness truth. You get what you give. Everything we experience in life is a mere reflection of ourselves. I mean it. When you catch yourself giving, you're going to find out you start receiving. I'm serious. Even if you just start your day, here, take this, take that, I'm giving, you're going to receive. But it's the intention of which you give. If you give hoping for something in return, you're going to get used. You see how that little mirror works? Oh, I do give a lot, Stephanie. I just have the expectation I'm going to get something in return for that giving. You're going to be used. That's just your fate, your karma. That's what you're attracting. Or Stephanie, I just give and give and give, and I don't think lowly of myself. I don't deserve to have anything. Maybe that's your intention. Then when you are receiving things, you're not receiving what you want, because you don't want anything. So you start receiving things you didn't ask for, things you don't want, things you don't need. Believe me, the universe always gives. It's just all about your law of attraction, your intention. So anyways, what this villain is going through right now is a receiving of karma. This karmic person is getting that heavy dose. And there's arguments. I also want to say what your villain is experiencing right now is silent treatment. Someone's not talking to this villain. There's silence. There's secrets. There's betrayal. Because this villain in your story is such a sneaky thief and a deceiver and a liar and a manipulator. Unfortunately, what they are attracting back to their lives is a relationship of sorts or some kind of karma, which is just a mere reflection of them, where they're going to get that right back. And they're going to feel betrayed, backstabbed, and deceived. And believe me, you know, that's what goes around comes around, okay? So know that the villain in this story is getting theirs tenfold with the Ten of Swords. Let's see the underneath energy with that. We're definitely talking about a Rapunzel story here. We got Mother Gothel, which is a Rapunzel story. Now we have the Tower, Rapunzel story. Look how that's connected, right? It's so cool. Guys, I'm digging these cards. I'm really digging these cards. If you haven't got them, you got to get them. I'm digging them. I love how they kind of have the stories here. So, okay. Yeah. The villain, everything that she or he wants is coming down. We've got a big, painful ending for your villain. There is an ending nigh. There is an ending near, okay? The Tower will befall, and probably within 10 days. Or it's been going on for 10 days already, but just know the villain in your story's getting it. All right, I know. And a lot of you guys are like, oh, where's the popcorn stuff? Yeah, tell me my villain's getting it. Listen, the only reason your villain's getting it is because the timing is right. It's about to be birthed with the Empress. And this reconciliation with the Three of Cups is a reconciliation of karma. Okay? I know now it's getting real good. You guys want to get your tea, you want to get your coffee, you want to get your popcorn. What the? Yeah. You know, man, I've been waiting for this reading, right? A lot of you guys are like, yes, yes, yes. I want to know this villain is getting it. They did me dirty. They did me wrong. You know, listen, Linda, it's coming. It's coming. Now, for those that are not seeing any quick action within the next 10 days, this is going to start unfolding and unraveling in the villain's life within the next 90 days, 3 months. That's the timing here. All right? So I can definitely feel confident in a prediction Within 10 days, some kind of drama is going to start up, and there's going to be a finale within about 90 days to 3 months is what it is. I feel very comfortable in that prediction. And if this is the villain in your story, just know that their day is coming, and it's coming very quickly. Everything that they know, everything that they have, everything that's solid right now. Ooh, and I looked up. I got chills. I saw 44 people watching and 14 thumbs up, the 444. I got chills. Well, I'm going to tell you, it's coming. Let's go ahead and see the next card. Ooh, okay. We got Cinderella's stepmother here. So there could be a stepmother situation also. This may not be your biological, could be a stepmother, or there's some kind of stepmother archetype, this biatch that's in the way. And if it's not a female, could be a male with that archetype energy. But here we have this 7 of Swords. The overall energy for your villain is they're liars. Liars, we knew it. They're just lying through their tongue. And their lies are catching up to them. That's what this is. They're getting caught. It's getting come out. It's getting found out. Their lies, deception, and woo! This is getting good. You really, for real, better get your popcorn. Listen, I'm not trying to make a entertainment out of this, but I can tell you when someone does dirty, when someone does wrong, honey, it better come back to them at some point. And for a lot of you guys, you've been waiting. You've been waiting 4 cups. You've been waiting for a long time and just not satisfied because not shit happened. But all I have to say to you here now is divine timing is a very weird thing that not even anyone can really understand. And maybe it's not ever for us to understand. But divine timing has its ways in which the ways make no sense to us. But let me tell you, the universe knows how to do things the right way. And when it's time, it's time. And I'm going to tell you this, this villain who feels like a karmic energy, it's coming fast. It's coming so fast. With that tower and those swords, it's coming in quick. And just know that's what's going on in their life right now. The tower, the 7 of Swords, they're having a breakup. For some of them, it is a separation in a relationship, a separation that's going to happen within 10 days to 3 months. There is a separation. And just understand it's part of destiny, and it's on the way. It's so very, very much on the way. So they're getting theirs, okay? Just like Mother Gothel, she had her time in the sun. Rapunzel, let down your hair. She had her time in the sun. She had it all. She had it all. She had beauty. She had looks. Yeah. She had it. She had her time in the sun. And she stole Rapunzel for what, 18 years or something? You know? So listen to that story, right? She didn't just get swift justice. It wasn't like, oh, Mother Gothel stole Rapunzel, send out the guards, catch her, within a week, boom, she's caught, she got what's hers. You know, it took time. Years. But it came down. And you know what the best part, and I think the sweet energy that we're having here is this. The sweetness is who hurt her the most, who brought her to justice, came from her own home, came from Rapunzel. It wasn't the guards, all right? It wasn't the king. It wasn't, all the king's men, okay? It wasn't none of that. Who ended up getting her was the person that she took, the person that she maybe even had some feelings for. Because remember, she had some feelings. She wasn't completely heartless. She was a total cold-hearted bitch. She wasn't very nice to Rapunzel, certainly. Locked her up. She didn't like her mumbling, and she was just mean. But she had some sense of empathy, and she was like, well, it is her birthday. What do you want for your birthday? You want chestnut soup? I'm going to go out of my way. I'm going to get chestnut soup. and the paint that she requested, which was like a 3-day journey. So she couldn't have been 100% cruel, evil, cold, heartless, ruthless, total psycho, abusive bitch. I mean, she was, but she had some goodness in her. And so I do want to say that this villain in your story has some goodness. There are much, much worse villains in these Disney cards, much worse, heartless villains. Gothel was selfish. She wanted to be young forever. That was important to her. And she valued that more than the other person. So that was her downfall. You know? So this villain in your story is not 100% all bad. But they are selfish, and they are a liar, and they do what they have to do to get what they want, and they don't care who gets hurt in their wake. And there may be children involved, because we have Rapunzel here, we've got the Tower, we've got the Empress. There may be children involved. Could be. Could be. Anyways, just know that they're getting found out, and most likely it's happening from within the home. So someone within their home, probably the person they stole from you, took from you, or someone that was involved with you, this third-party energy, they're going to be the ones to kind of bring them down. Okay? You don't have to bring them down. Someone close to them is going to bring them down. And that's what's going to happen. And that's even the story with Cinderella, correct? She was a bitch stepmother, and who brought her down? You know, her stepdaughter, because she had a heart of gold. And in the end, she got what was coming to her. But here's the story for both of them. It took years. Years in Cinderella's story to find justice. Years in Mother Gothel's story with Rapunzel to find justice. So if you guys are watching this and the villain in your story has been a nuisance for however many years, it's all in divine timing. But it's a good thing you watch tarot. It's a good thing you have a reader like moi to tell you some timing that I can see and that I can predict and that I can understand. So at least you have something to mark your calendars with. You are going to see some change. Okay, give it 10 days to 90 days. You're going to see the change. This tower's coming down. Just get ready for that. Okay, so we're going to move on. What's going to happen for you in this situation, my little Rapunzels and Cinderellas? What's going to happen to you guys? 4 of Swords, Scar. You're waiting for your right moment. Silent treatment, the observer. Scar's very quiet. He's plotting. He's just watching, waiting for that right moment, right? To plot on Simba's dad, his brother. So you guys are just waiting, watching. What's going to be happening for you guys is nothing. You're just going to sit back. Notice, my friends, I looked up, I saw 33 minutes and 13 seconds. Notice how you guys are in a 4-4 energy. That's all Emperor all day long. Stable, certain, grounded, secure, strong, powerful, masculine energy, correct? You're just waiting for the right moment to pounce. And also one of my favorite sayings from Scar is, I'm surrounded by idiots. And you guys probably have that feeling. You're like, I'm just surrounded by these people. Like, yeah, really, that's my situation. What supports you underneath the energy? Do we have one card here? Yeah, okay. Up, and there's Cinderella's stepmother, the archetype stepmom, right? Queen of Swords. And you're like, at the end of the day, it's my way. You're going to get your way at the end of the day. Queen of Swords, you're probably going to cut off all this bullshit. You may end up cutting off a mother or, like I said, the archetype of the stepmother. This is that archetype stepmother. So wow, 2 and 2 from the same story. So yeah, this is very aligned. The Queen of Swords is what? Smart, wise, independent. She's been hurt. She's been lied to. but you can't lie to her anymore because she found out your shit. You know, so the Queen of Swords is like, don't tell me a lie. Don't even bother lying to me. I can smell lie a mile away. You can also smell bullshit a mile away, says the Queen of Swords. And she's the one that's been divorced out of all the queens. She's the one that may have even been through grief from, you know, a death, loss, pain. You know, the Queen of Swords has suffered a great, great deal. And honestly, you may have become bitter, a little bit hardened from this relationship. You know, just, I don't have time for your bullshit. You're very strict. You've made up some very clear boundaries. And you know what you're going to tolerate and what you're not anymore. And it's just that simple. You've learned a lot of lessons from this relationship, lessons that you do not want to relearn again. So the Four of Swords is, I'm going to be wise. I'm going to observe. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to watch this tower fall. I'm going to let the Seven of Swords unravel the bullshit. And I'm going to sit here very wise. And you're going to come to me. And you're going to tell me that you finally found out the truth. And you're going to tell me, what can I do to fix the damage that's been done? And the Queen of Swords is most likely going to have a plan. If you want to fix this, here's what you need to do. Okay? So, you know, ultimately what's going to be happening for you guys, you will probably end up with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It looks like you guys are headed towards some kind of relationship with that person. And you know why I say that? I don't know if you guys can look over to the left, which is your right. Underneath Captain Hook, there is a card sticking out with extra words underneath the Four of Cups. It's about 20 cards down from the Four of Cups. But somehow that message is sticking out to me right here. And that card is showing me air energy again, the Six of Swords. Guess what? Cinderella stepmom again, connecting you to this story. Six of Swords. There it is. All right, so again, the story connection that wants to stick out to me. You are going to have some kind of resolution in the future, a much more wise, intelligent plan. Somebody is going to come to you and try to make a deal. What can I do to make this better? I found out some shit on this person, this villain. You know, I was deceived, I was lied to, I was manipulated. I'm sorry. You know, there is some kind of an apology here. Can we get over the past? And really, it's going to be difficult. For some of you, you may not be ready and it may not be possible. You may be too bitter and you may just have to walk away. For some of you, that will be your story, and it will be very hard to move on and walk away, but that's your resolution. For half of you, that's probably the story. For some of you, you will still have a heart and you will say, we can move on. We can definitely make amends. We can find some kind of harmony and balance, but it's never going to be the same. We're both damaged because of this. And it's been a very painful journey, and it's probably going to take some time to really feel better, but at least we can leave rough waters for smoother waters. That's the Six of Swords. So anyways, guys, that's what I see. Now, I'm going to pick a card here to read because this is a new deck and we like to read things from it. So let's read something cool. Let's see what we got. What would be cool? Let's do Ten of Swords. Yeah, let's do Ten of Swords. I'm interested to see what's up with this deck. Yeah, whatever. It indicates a friendship or relationship or project that someone's put a lot of energy and thought into, and it's coming to a painful end. Definitely through betrayal, and there's no way around it. You will be left with heavy emotions. Give yourself time to process the ending and get closure, but trust it's for the best, and better things are in store. So that's what's happening to the villain. It's like there will be betrayal and there will be an ending. Interesting. So let's see the Seven of Swords. It represents a sneaky behavior going on in this villain's life. Someone trying to get away with something. If not, an unsavory character might be trying to pull the wool over someone's eyes, which we know it's the villain trying to pull the wool over someone's eyes. So that's that message. And let's do the Tower for the hell of it. Mother Gothel keeps Rapunzel locked in a tall tower under false pretenses. Telling Rapunzel it's for her own good. The Tower tarot card represents the sudden dramatic destruction of this illusion, which takes down the facades. When the Tower is drawn in a tarot reading, get ready for a big shift in your life because this card heralds collapse, though you may feel blindsided by a new revelation. And remember, this is the villain blindsided, or the person dealing with them. It leaves them questioning the very foundation of their relationship and what they thought was to be true. Rest assured, this is ultimately for the best. This moment will free them from this tower. Embrace the chaos. You'll come out unscathed. I like that they said completely blindsides and it's a new revelation. And I love that they said questioning the very foundation of what you thought your life to be. And I'm just going to give my little input on this reading. Whoever is dealing with your villain, they think life with them is a specific way. And they think this villain is a specific kind of person. And they think this relationship with the villain is good. And it's just, they have this illusion built up, okay? And what is so shocking is that they're going to find out through the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords, through betrayal, that they've been living a lie. And it just reminds me of that moment when Rapunzel realizes she was actually the princess and she wasn't Mother Gothel's daughter. And it's like she had this flashes of her life go by and she has these memories of when she was a baby and she's just like, oh my God, I'm the lost princess. And she's just like, holy shit, no way, no way. How could I not see this? And she realizes everything that she was told by her for her own good, for her own safety was bullshit. And she's just like ready to fight her. She's like, I don't care who you are. You raised me from an infant and I don't care who you are. I will fight you. And so just know that whatever's happening, the villain in this story is going to get theirs. Okay? So it's coming. Like I said, 10 days to 3 months. Watch. It's coming down. Whew. But it's all for the better. And you guys will be able to, if you guys are watching this story, you will be able to leave a rocky situation for smoother waters, okay? So watch things smooth out after all of this. All you have to do is be silent and observe 4 swords, do your meditation, be mindful, and just keep a good head on your shoulders, okay? Know that you may have been waiting a long time for this justice, but it is coming. All divine timing, remember, remember. Okay, so that is the reading. That's the bonus reading for everybody. Yay, what a good reading. Oh my gosh. I'm in love with these villain cards. I almost feel like I could tell stories with these cards. Okay, so anyways, for those of you that purchased the 11.11 questions through Cash App, let's get going. For those of you that want to join part 2 later, because this is just part 1, you guys still have a chance to go there to Cash App. And my Cash App tag is money symbol. Let that shit go. 11.11. Okay? And it's $11.11 per card. You're welcome to have 1 card or 2 cards or 3 cards or whatever you feel called. Okay? But let's start reading your cards. We're going to use the villains. I think you guys waited for the right time. All divine timing. All right? It's all divine timing. Okay. Whew. So, Shoot, I don't think I have my other card charged. I mean, let me charge my other phone, because I had your list of names, and look, it's dead. Shit. And that's how I was going to look at your list in my notes. Perfect timing, Steph. You're doing the reading, your phone's dead, and your notes are in there. I'm going to charge it right here with this extra charger. And we'll just see if that works. Make sure that's in there. Okay, it's charging. For those of you that are ready to go in right now, I'll just see first come, first serve. Whoever has their message posted first, you know, is going to get the reading, okay? Markers, if you could please chime in and help me, and Karen, that would be great. So if you guys are ready with your questions, remember how many you paid. It's per card. So I would appreciate you to put 2 cards for me, and then your question, or 3 cards for me, and then your question. That way I know how many cards to pull, okay? All right, so let's go. TQ, Steph, I'll wait for part 2. Oh, you're beautiful. Thank you, TQ. All right. Sun Val L, you have 2 cards. Perfect. So when you guys write your question, everybody, just put 2 cards. Here's my question. And let me know if it's 2 questions or 1, because you can always get 2 cards for 1 question, 3 cards for 1 question. It just clarifies your question, or you can do each card for an individual question. Whatever you would like, all right? And I'm going to wait for the first question here. I think it's Sun Val. Let me do some shuffling. All right. All right. I see a lot of you guys saying you did the questions, you did the numbers, but I don't see a question. I don't see 1 question yet. So I really need those questions, guys. Get them down. There's Sun Val. Okay. What is the lunar eclipse bringing to me in love? All right. So everyone pause. Don't put your questions yet. Copy, paste them in your notes. As soon as I'm done with Sun Val, we'll get to yours. Copy, paste your questions, because I'm not going to read them while I'm reading her reading. Okay, Sun Val. Spirit, please guide me into this message for Sun Val. What is this lunar eclipse bringing Sun Val in love? What is this lunar eclipse bringing Sun Val? I feel like there's something out of place. It feels like there's a hair out of place. Everything's almost set, but something's missing. I feel like you're setting the table, or you're setting something up, maybe a plan, a game. I don't know. You're setting something up and someone's missing, something's missing. You feel like a part of you is missing. So what's up with that? I don't know. What is, okay. And Sun Val, how many cards was it in your question? Was it 2 cards, 3 cards? What was your card, Sun Val? Okay. What is the lunar eclipse bringing Sun Val in love? Okay. Ooh, first card you have coming out, you have 2? Yes, is 6 of Cups. So there is a reconciliation. This is coming into you. This is someone misses you, someone from the past. Someone that you love very dearly. Cancer vibes are coming in here with this. Someone misses you. Oh, we got the Tower. You don't see this coming, okay? What it's bringing you in love is a shocking, holy shit revelation. Someone is coming back into your life. That's what it's doing. I mean, in a nutshell, that's what it's doing. Understand this person is on the move. There could very well be an energy of 6, clarifying who this person could be, Sun Val. 6 months. This could be a June birthday. It could represent 6 months since you last saw them. It could be 6 years. It could be a 6th of the month. I don't know, but there is a 6 energy following you into who the clue of who this person could be. And Scorpio vibes are also very prominent, Sun Val. And just know that this person is a surprise visitor. You may get a surprise visit. This person's been thinking about you. I also feel you've been seeing this person in dreams. So there's going to be like some kind of a psychic revelation of who this could be. All right, so this person is coming in, and again, that 6 is popping up, so there's a clue. Just understand. Oh, by the way, the tower is number 16. See, so there's another 6. Okay. Anyways, I feel like I need to add up these numbers. It's just so weird. 6, and then the 16, 13. I just feel like there's a... Why am I feeling... I don't know, there's a message that's trying to come into me with this. Is there an anniversary date or a birth date also on the 13th? I feel like... I don't know. You know, the 22nd's a possibility, adding those numbers together. The 2-2 is also another sign. It could also be adding the 2 2s together, the 4th. 4. 2 2, 4, 13 is coming out. 6 is definitely coming out. I don't know, but those numbers are really coming out. I don't know, but that's going to be a clue about your situation. I don't know. I don't usually do that kind of, you know, I feel like there's a timing situation here. It's a clue. I don't know, but it's coming in. Get ready. You're going to have good times. You're going to reunite. You're definitely going to get back with somebody from the past. This eclipse is saying, I'm going to surprise you. You don't see this person coming. You probably don't expect to see this person coming in, but this person's coming in. This person's loving and very watery. So yeah, very Cancer, very Scorpio, could be a Pisces energy, you know, but this person is a very lovey person, okay? This person is a cuddler. You know, they love to cuddle. They love to kiss. They love to hold hands. They like their homebody. This person likes to watch movies, settle in, pop popcorn at home, you know, play footsies in the blankets. You know, that's kind of what I'm feeling about this person. This person that's coming back into your life suddenly went through something in their life that is going to bring them back to you. And it could be a death. It could be the death of a situation, the death of a job, the death of a relationship, or a literal death. But this person's going to go through a very traumatic life-changing experience that is going to bring them back into your life. So I really feel that's what's going to happen. So they're like, you know, this is what happened to me. I'm coming back into your life. This person almost feels they have to make an excuse to come back into your life because you guys have been through some real shit. It looks like in the past there was a tower between you and this person and a separation, and obviously it was painful. Obviously you didn't see it coming. So there's some karma attached, and this person's like, I better have a good reason to come back around, because otherwise she may not accept me back in. So this person's going to play the pity party, like, this is what's going on with me, and they're hoping that they can get on your good side because you have history. Okay? So anyways, that person's coming back in. It could be by a birthday, is what I'm hearing, or it could be even by Thanksgiving, which is any day. The tower is very fast. So sometime between this Thanksgiving and a birthday, know this person will be coming back around. That's what I feel. Okay. So someone else had a question here. Let's see. We did Sun Val. Who is next? Keep in mind, anybody that wants to come in for the tomorrow's reading or later tonight, if I am able to do it again later, you can go ahead to Cash App and do that now. And I'm sure that my part 2 video will be a little bit more put together than this one. My phone's dead and I just can't read the list. Anyway, shit happens. Karen, how does Aquamal feel about me? I see smoke when I walk into different rooms in my home. What does that mean? A clearing. It's a clearing. I feel it all the way, Karen. It's funny that you say smoke, because I was just talking with the people at the PetSmart about the cloudy water with my fish tank. And they were like, once you start seeing a cloudiness or a fogginess in your water, because right now it's crystal clear, but they're like, that's the, you know, the bacteria setting in, and that's how you know your water's going to be good. Then you can do other things to your water to clear it up, but that's the sign. That's the sign that it's safe. And so it's funny that you said smoke, because I feel like that's sage, a spiritual sage. And you're welcome, Sunval. I love you. I love you, girls. Stay with me forever. I love you so much. But I feel like the smoke is a sign of a clearing and a sage, okay? So, Spirit, please guide and direct me for what's happening for Karen with Aquamal. I really feel his energy is very precise. He's very sharp, like a sword. Sharp like a sword. Precision. This person could have been a surgeon. Got a very sharp mind, sharp tongue, communicator. I feel like he's an air sign. This person's just sharp wit, sharp, you know. And don't put one past this Aquamal. He's very observant and he's intelligent. I really do think he has a high IQ. He may not always be acting on it, but he has a higher IQ. I do feel younger energy from him. Maybe he just looks young. I don't know. But I just feel like he's intelligent for his age. He's almost like an old soul in a younger body, just if that makes sense. Just an old soul. I don't know. That's what I'm picking up on for him. Let's see what's going on. Oh, shit. So you have 10 of Wands in reverse for you and Aquamal. Okay. And then the next one is 2 of Swords. Yeah. Sharp. He's got a decision to make. Let me tell you. Let me tell you the truth, girl. Oh, he is younger than you, and he graduated top of his class? Woo, go boy. All right? You know? He is smart. I picked up on that, girl. I love you, Karen. Girl, you know I picked up on him. It's been a while since we did an in-depth reading, but I picked up on his energy for sure. Anyways, listen. Listen, Karen, listen. He has not put you down yet, girl. You may be like, did Aquamal put me down? Is he even interested? Does he even care anymore about me? Do we still have a thing? Like, is there anything there? Yes. But at the same time, you know he's been back and forth with should he leave you alone or not. He's a little bit torn. It's been a burden on him, the difficulty with you. He's smart. He's gonna have a long life. Actually, I see him as an old man, so maybe it's just his old soul, but I feel like he's going to have a long life. You're definitely someone that meant something to him, and I do feel like it's been very hard trying to let you go, and he hasn't let you go yet. It's in reverse. There's been a difficulty for him. He hasn't put you down. He carries the burden a lot. What could have, should have been with you guys kind of thing. And he is now in indecision, 2 of Swords. What should he do? Should he reach out to you? Should he pursue you? Should he put you down? Should he lift you up? What is it? He's exploring himself right now. And he is really trying to get his shit together. Okay? And he's not sure, to be honest, and I'm just being real with you, Karen. He's not sure what to think of you and what to think of your situation, but something in his heart, Leo energy, is I can't quite let her go. I should, maybe I should, but I can't quite let her go. There's just something, and his heart is kind of pulling him towards you. And I think you feel his energy still around you, even in the distance, even in a separation or silence or anything like that. I think you do sense that your hearts are still connected. In other words, the cord has not yet been cut. Maybe separated, maybe a little damaged, but the cord has not been cut. And so there's still this connection between you guys. So anyways, yeah, he hasn't quite decided if he should reach out. He's been quiet right now. He's not really talking to you or opening up to you at this time. Maybe it's just he's not opening up. But he's definitely considering it, and his heart is guiding him back to you. And I'm hearing love will lead you back to me. Who sings that song? Love will lead you back to me. I don't even know the whole song. I'm just hearing love will lead you back to me. I have zero clue. I don't hear a melody. I don't hear a beat. I don't see a singer. All I'm hearing is that one little melody. Love will lead you back to me. I don't know. But I think that this Aquamal is being led back to you, and their heart is doing the leading. He may also have some Leo in his chart. I don't know, or maybe you do. I can't remember everything. But I do feel there is a deep connection there for sure. So keep an eye open, because this person is in indecision right now, but it's not going to be forever. And I do feel the more this person is being led by their heart, not their mind, the more you're going to see this person. So that's what's going down, girl. Woo, and I got hot all of a sudden. Okay. All right. Next question, please. And you think he does? Yeah. I'm getting hot in here. Whoa. He's got the hots for you, Karen. And Karen's a beautiful woman. If y'all haven't seen Karen, she's a beautiful woman. Okay. Anyways, I need another question. I also need to know how many cards. Pacific Pearl. Paid for one card, Steph. My question is, am I on the right track with staying at my current job? Okay, Spirit, please guide and direct me. Is Patrice Odell on the right track, staying with this current position? Please guide me in the cards. You know what he's telling me? Spirit's like, Steph, shuffle, then part the deck in half and pull the card on the left top. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm being shown in my mind. All right. I'm not a cheater. I got a bonus card, so I'm not a cheater. I'm going to read you these two. I know, don't be jelly, everybody. I can't be a cheater like that. Spirit has a little bit of message. I got to get a little bit of message. And when you pay, if I ever get a bonus card for you, you know, if it just comes out, I'm happy to read it. But it's not something I do for everyone. It comes out if it needs to come out. The bonus card is the Empress upright, and the Five of Wands in reverse. Whew. Okay, let's see what that has to do with your story. Five of Swords, Five of Wands, 5-5, change, challenge, foundation. Listen, I don't know your current position, girl, at your job, but I can tell you there's a lot of vengeful, catty people that you have to work with. And I don't know how you can stand it. You may even just have a very catty, bitchy boss. But you have to go to work with stress. And whether it's out in your face, like you know it, you see it, it is what it is, or it's subconscious, I feel like it's very painful, it's very difficult, and when you go to work, it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. It feels like they're smiling in your face and poisoning you, you know. I almost feel like this is poison. Listen, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say, I think you should think about expanding yourself. I want to look at your chart before I really give you the advice that you need to have for career. So since I can't do that, Pacific Pearl, I want you to do it. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to look at your chart, Vedic Sidereal. I want you to go to Vaults of the Heavens, Lahiri Ayanamsha. I want you to make sure you have your correct birth time. I want you to look at your D10, and I want you to look at your Sastyamsha, which is the D30 chart. I want you to look at them both. I want you to see where the sun is in those charts. because that's going to be where you kind of have purpose. I want you to see what's going on in the 10th house in those charts, because that will be your career and your life spent away from home, okay, where you put your time in. I want you to see what sign it's in. And I want you to start to divvy up the sign by elements. So whatever sign it's in, go, okay, is this water? Is this earth? Is this air? Because that's going to tell you a little bit about the kind of career you're going to have. Earth is hard work, hard, long hours. It's being in service of others. And it's physically exerting. It's also has longevity. If it's in a water energy, it's about nurturing, caregiving. It's about even psychic and intuitive energies, feelings, okay, thoughts. If it's in an air sign energy, it's going to be something technical, computers, okay, communications, phone work even, digital, website stuff, okay, which could be an online business. And if it's in fire, it means you're meant to be creative. You may be meant to be seen visually, depending on what sign it is. If it's like Leo, maybe you're meant to be on screen. Maybe you're meant to be around a lot of people, But it's usually about creativity. So you need to see where you're creative. Where do you find joy creating something? Even if it's a document, a spreadsheet. Some people are freaking creative and they have fun making spreadsheets. They make spreadsheets all over their life. This is a spreadsheet. That's a spreadsheet. I want to do a spreadsheet on this shit. They have fun. So believe me when I say this, people can find passion in that. But look at what you're doing, because it might be the arts. It might be jewelry. It might be gemstones. It might be, all kinds of music. It could be art. It could be anything. But creativity. You got to use your creativity. So anyways, I want you to look at that, because before I tell you what you should do, I want you to be sure about what you should do. What is your purpose, okay? And in addition to what I told you to look into on your charts, I want you to look at your rising ascendant, okay? Because that has a lot to say about how you want to express yourself in this life and where you're going to feel fulfilled. Your rising sign says it. It is an instruction booklet on how you feel at peace in your life, living your purpose. So please look at your rising sign. If it's a Gemini, you love friendships and you love networking, you love getting out there, you love communication. It makes you feel good to communicate to groups of people and to make connections and networks. Okay? If your rising sign is a Sagittarius, it makes you feel wonderful to teach, to be a teacher, to preach to people, to teach to people secrets and truths that you've uncovered because you're a researcher. So you might do good in that profession. If it's a Capricorn, you might do very well in business and in banking, something with money, something with numbers, If it's in Taurus, it may be something to do with cooking. Creating, having a bakery, having a restaurant. It may be even something with clothing lines, fashion design, okay? Making things beautiful. If it's in Cancer, it may be real estate. It may be home decorating, okay? So you see what I'm saying? I also need you to look at your rising sign, your ascendant, because that's going to talk about how you want to be seen in this world and what your purpose is. That being said, because that was a very long-winded answer, I want you to check out that information before I tell you what to do with your job, because there's a lot more to what I do than just spit out advice. There's logic, there's science, and there's a way to do it. And that's part of it. Part of a qualified answer that I'm supposed to give someone as a spiritual therapist, which is what I am, or counselor, or whatever you want to call me. I have to see all angles before I give the proper, honest advice, because I could, this is your life. Anyways, that's important. But my advice out of the tarot cards, from what I saw, is you need to make a change, because you're back and forth with leaving your career and going to another one. You're back and forth and toying with having your own business. And there's a lot of doubt for you. A lot of doubt. Should I do it? Could I do it? Am I capable? Listen, you are more than capable. Absolutely. And if it's in your destiny, if it's in those 10th houses, in the D10 or the 30th, the Sasthyamsa chart, or your rising, I'm going to tell you right now, it's more than possible. My advice to you is to look more into what your purpose is. You're going to be challenged at your current job, and whoever's in power and control at your job is going to make your job difficult. And you're going to feel uneasy, and you're not going to feel good at this job. If it were me, I wouldn't want to be there under that kind of pressure and under that kind of stress. But that's me, okay? So that is my advice for you. I would think about not being there. That's the answer in a nutshell. But before I lead you in that direction, please check your chart and make sure that is the right decision for you. Because if you are meant to work under somebody, it will be seen in your chart. There will be a Saturn energy for you. You'll be meant to work under someone, okay? Especially if Saturn's in the first house, or a Saturn aspect on the first house. You'll be kind of needing to work under someone, at least for a while, till you're past the age of 36. And if you're past the age of 36, Saturn may want you to open up some kind of business if you've learned your lessons with that. But anyways, that's what I'm seeing for you. Who is the next question? And yes, we are going to do a part 2 to the video. You guys need to settle. What's going on? Okay. Eat me. Okay, one thing you guys are missing, a part of the puzzle for the questions, is how many cards. How many cards for your question? Because reading your question doesn't tell me if I have 1, 2, or 3, or however many cards. I need to know how many to pull to get your question. So please tell me. So I see Mel is ready. She has 1 card. My question is, my DM chose to be with his karmic. So I moved on and I am in a beautiful relationship, but my DM is back. Why is it pure? You know, and we've talked about this, guys, with karma. You know, even if we move on and we're happy, we still have karma. I see that a lot in DM readings. They try to move on from the divine feminine, forget about her, just move on, pack their bags, que sera, sera. And what happens? They start to yearn. They start to want to have signs, synchronicities, and be back in the feminine's life because there's karma, even if they're happy in another relationship. So the same with you, and the same with the divine feminines. Sometimes we move on, we find someone great, and then here pops up our DM back in our lives again, and we're asking, what should I do? You know, is this pure? Why is this person back? Okay, do they have good intentions for me, or is it going to lead to catastrophe? So let's go ahead and see what's going on for you. You know, honestly, what I feel for why your person is back, karma, unfinished business. You know your DM left unfinished business, and he's trying to settle. He is trying to settle. Settle that karmic score. He's getting signs and synchronicities about you. He's being pulled back into your energy. Jupiter is going into Aquarius. Now my right ear is ringing. He's learning lessons about morality. And he was very immoral with you. And so there's some karmas that need to be dealt with, but that is my intuition. Let's get a card for you. Look at that. It's sideways, neither here nor there, whatever this card is about. Ten of Swords. He's feeling bad about the betrayal he gave to you. Bottom of the deck, 4 Cups in reverse. He feels really bad. He rejected you and he overlooked you. Guess what? You may or may not want to hear this, but he got a taste of his own medicine. He did you dirty, girl. He did you dirty. He did you real dirty. And he knows it. And karma came back and, you know, smacked that ass. He's getting it. And he's getting done dirty as well. And he's being betrayed and he's realizing what that feels like. And that is causing him to remember what he did to you. Okay? How he mistreated you in some way. So just know that your DM is coming back, even though you're in a happy connection right now. Why? A, you moved on. B, you're in a good place. You're in a good energy. You're feeling good about yourself. You have your confidence back. You know, things are going good for you. So your energy is vibrant and your love light is on. And so he sees that. He sees your happiness and he sees it could have been with you. Okay, it could have been with you. But he chose someone else, 4 of Cups in reverse, and he feels he chose wrong. So whatever he chose, that's what the fuck went down. So he got his karma, girl. That's what's going on. Thank you so much, Mel. Kira, I see your question. 4 cards. All right, so we got a couple questions here. Question number 1, what is my person thinking / feeling about you? Okay, you're in a third-party situation and you don't have any contact. All right, so you're blocked. All right, so then second card, what is it that Spirit wants you to know or do? So 2 on 2, 2 cards, right? Question number 1, what's your person thinking or feeling in this situation? And question number 2, 2 cards each, correct? What does Spirit want you to know? Am I good on that? Kira, okay. All right. Spirit, please guide and direct me for Kira. Then I'm going to do you, Joy. Kira, what is going on with this person that has blocked her? Spirit, please divinely guide me and direct me in a message for her. Give me the truth. What is this person thinking? What is this person feeling? I feel like I have to move my cards around for this one. Each person is different. And I have different energy for all of you. So let me just see. There's a buried truth. What is this person thinking and feeling in regards to her? Your person is running away from himself so much. So much. Running away from himself. Running away from his mirror. Running away from what he's supposed to see. What am I supposed to see, right? What am I supposed to see? He doesn't want to see it. All right? There's a lot of love between you guys at the time when you met. He almost numbs himself and doesn't want to see it. I don't know if he's a drinker, but the first thing that came to me was maybe this person drinks to numb their pain. The funny thing about alcohol, it doesn't make you forget. It just makes you not care. And I don't know if this person is in either just a metaphorical numbing stage or this person does drink. But I do feel that there is a numbing for your person. Absolutely, because I do think you guys were very happy when you were together, when things were going good. And how could he just walk away and not feel that anymore? Okay. All right, so let's see what else is going on. So yeah, he's a drinker, or he's a smoker. It may be metaphorical. He's just trying to numb. Could be he drinks every now and then. I don't know. 5 of Swords. Justice. Boy. He knows he's not balanced. And there is betrayal. He should have been on your side, but he wasn't. He should have backed you up. He should have... There's been some rumors spread about you, some things said about you, and he did not back them up. He knew the truth about you and who you were. And whatever was said, whatever has been spread around about your connection with other people, he did not stand up for you, and he kind of went along with some lies, and he went along with the wrong people, and he almost left you standing alone. I get this image of you standing at the altar. Not that you were literally standing at the altar. It's just the image. Someone who goes all the way, wants to commit, sees forever with someone and is willing, and someone who puts themselves in a place of, I'm ready to commit. And then you're waiting there with loyalty and with a mind for commitment, and you're ready, and you want everyone to stand up for you guys and support your connection, and everyone's supposed to be there. But I feel like something went wrong, and I feel like you were kind of left standing alone, fighting your own battles. And I feel like you had to take care of this person in some way. You were carrying this person a lot, and it was very unbalanced. And what this person thinks about you right now is you may be upset about the injustice. You may be upset with this person for not supporting you, for not being there. Okay? You know, abandonment is kind of what's coming in. Oh, we have a message here. Kira. He left me alone, cold-hearted, snake right now. I moved to Haiti to support his campaign for Senate. What? Kira, oh my gosh, yeah, that's the image I'm getting, is this abandonment. And it was like you went to bat for this person. You were ready to commit and help this person, and he left you there. And now you look stupid, right? You feel stupid. You look stupid, and you're like, what the hell? Where are you? And he sees the injustice, and he knows he owes you. He knows he owes you an explanation. He knows he owes you communication. He knows he should do the right thing by you. But instead, he's taking the betrayal role, and he wants to step away with another group of people who don't think highly of you and just kind of bury this. And he knows he's left you like that. And so how he feels and what he's thinking about you right now is karma will come, and he's going to have to figure it out. He knows the knives are out for him. By the way, he's surrounded by wolves in sheep's clothing. Whoever is surrounding him right now, they're not his friends. He knows the only genuine person on his team was you. And he left you when you were ready to bat for him, okay? So he is surrounded by people that are going to betray him. And guess what? Unfortunately, that's what's going to happen. He's going to get betrayed. Justice is going to come in. The legal system, right? Some kind of justice. So he's going to maybe get caught about some shit, or maybe caught up with other people about some shit. But something's going to come out for him. He is going to go through some karma, and just know he expects it. Yes, his wife, mother, he did know that all his friends betray him. There you go, Kira. So he knows that, and he expects that. He's well aware, and he's kind of, I hate to say it, but he's expecting justice, like whenever it's coming. He's not a very good person. This is very cold. I did a reading earlier. It was about cold-hearted and, what was it? Cold-hearted and ruthless. You might want to watch that reading, because that's kind of how your person feels, Kira. Cold-hearted and ruthless. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going down. And anyways, what does Spirit want you to know about this person? You know, because how he feels about you is you deserve justice. And he knows he hurts you. He's just aware. That's what he thinks. And he feels like he made his choice. He made his choice. But I think he'll be back around, because justice, right? Watch that reading. Cold-hearted and ruthless. That sounds like him. You're going to want to watch that. What does Spirit want you to know about this person, Kira? Spirit, please guide and direct me for Kira. What do you want her to know? Oh, you want her to know that? There's a father figure that's spiritually around you. And it may just be spirit taking that form. But spirit wants you to know all those times you thought you weren't protected, cared for, that there wasn't a masculine energy out there that would love you, nurture you, care for you. Spirit's been there. And that there is a masculine energy that helps you. And it works inside of you. This masculine energy comes inside of you to give you strength when you need comfort. So you're a very strong person because this masculine energy is like, I know you're hurting. I know you want to break down. And I can't be there to hold you physically. But I can come inside of you and I can be with you and give you strength. And that's why you are a tough, wise, strong person. You do have that masculine on the other side that's like, I'm there. So that's just a little bonus here that Spirit wants you to know that you're not alone and your strength comes from this masculine and spiritual energy around you. The next card that comes out is Four of Cups and Two of Cups. You are loved. There's somebody out there for you. The people that reject you are not for you. They rejected you because God's rejection is his protection. There's a soulmate waiting for you. It's a Scorpio. I'm very certain. Sorry, but that's just the name that came to my head, Scorpio. There's a Scorpio out there for you. I know this is Cancer. Cancer, there could be a Cancer placement as well, but there's a Scorpio and there is a number 4 attachment to the Scorpio. So I don't know what's up with that, but 4 will follow you around this person. The energy of 4. Maybe they're 40 years old, 44 years old. Maybe they've had 4 children. Maybe, you know, whatever the fuck you do the math. There's 4. There's the energy of 4. Could be, you know, an April birthday situation and they have a Scorpio moon or rising. I don't know. But just know that that's this person. They love deeply. They're very intuitive and they're very smart. And just know this person is meant to be with you at the right time. Spirit wants you to know that you've kissed a lot of frogs, but your prince will be there. Usually these cups represent months. It is 2 months. But because I'm a reader, because I'm intuitive, I want to tell you it's 2 years. So I feel very comfortable giving you that prediction, 2 years. In 2 years, you're going to meet someone who's the right person for you. I would like you to tell me when that happens because I'm making a prediction and I don't have your chart in front of me. But the beauty about being intuitive and doing cards is I don't have to have a chart.
It's time to go.
Oh, okay. Go out of the room. I'll be there.
All right.
Change your shirt. That's no. And do something with your hair, please. I have to go, guys. I have to take my kids to their grandma's house. This is the reading, Kira. So anyways, I'll be back possibly, like I said, later tonight to do the rest of the 11.11's. But if it's not tonight, it will be tomorrow. That is a promise. Like I said, this is part 1. Part 2, we're going to continue. In part 2, I'll have a bonus also, and then I'll go into the reading. So stay tuned. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. You're very welcome, Kira. Please keep me posted on what's going on in your life with that. I would love to know. But there is a soulmate for you. It's going to be the right one, okay? So that's what I'm feeling. I love you so much, everybody. And like I always say, life is hard. Love is freaking harder. And remember, this is a journey, a long-ass fucking journey, by the way, for most of us. But it's not about the destinations that you need to get to. It's about the trip. So enjoy this trip. Enjoy these days of ups and downs. Enjoy this journey, okay? Because it's not about these destinations anyways. You're not getting tested on events that you're going to test out on, and those are the destinations for your spiritual walk. You're being tested every day. It's how you take things, how you see things. Are you willing to change? Are you willing to have different perspectives? And I know you guys are. I love you all so much. Thank you, moderators, for being here. And if anyone else is interested in an 11.11 questions or cards, like I said, Cash App. Okay, it's in the description box below. And if anybody else is interested in any private readings with me, that is opening back up probably next month in December. But I do have some emergencies available at jks1111.com. However, they're a little bit pushed out. I'm still catching up. That trip kind of took a little bit out of me. Expect a little delay, but you might as well get in line if you want one, because first come, first serve. I don't skip. So whatever I have available is there. I love you all with all my heart, and I miss you whenever I'm gone. Believe me, I think about you guys throughout my day. I'll see you tomorrow.
Love you.
Love you too. And Matthew, what do you tell everybody when I say bye-bye?
Keep swimming, keep swimming.
I love you, yes. Keep swimming, keep swimming. It's a
Mom,
journey, not a
I'm gonna play
destination.
wife
Just keep
without
swimming.
everyone.
Huh?
I'm gonna play wife without everyone.
Okay, honey. You're the best. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'll see you later tonight or tomorrow, depending on how I feel. Lots of love to you all. Stay well. Be well. Make good decisions. Relax. Peace. Namaste. All is well. All divine timing, guys. All divine timing. It's all testing. I love you so much. I'll see you later. Thank you, Markers. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Sunval. Thank you, moderators, so much for helping me out with my channels and just doing so good. You guys are great. Be blessed, everyone. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.